simple, only 10 words. What I learned in boarding school is blankety, blankety, blankety.
Hi guys, I'm Tony and I'm the Bored Housewife. Welcome back to my channel. What I learned in my 4 short months on YouTube, going on 5 months now, is patience. That's one of the things that I've learned, patience. I kind of expected to be further along with my subscription with my subbies at this point. At this point, I thought that I would probably be closer, I don't know, in the hundreds maybe. They only kind of judge you on a year at a time, and you have to make 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched on YouTube before you can get paid. And if you've been watching my videos this long, you know that I'm trying to make this a career, that this is what I am doing full time, and that it makes, you know, I put in a lot of work to it. So that being said, it is hard knowing that you're doing, you're putting in the work, but you're not getting anything back from it. Not at this point, at least. The videos aren't going anywhere. So if I ever do hit that point and people it continues to grow and people go back and watch those videos, then I'm still going to, you know, eventually get paid for those videos as well. It's just hard because there have been definite times where I was just like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Like, maybe this isn't my thing. I've always thought I was not that interesting. I wasn't that interesting to come up on YouTube and do anything. So this is new for me, and I do appreciate the people who have given me a chance, subscribed to me, and also stuck with me. These are not just friends and families at this point. So I really do appreciate that. Especially if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But I think one of the biggest things that I've learned is to have thicker skin. And I say that not because I get a lot of dislikes on my videos, thank God, but when I got my very first dislike, I wanted to cry. I was like, I just don't understand why they didn't like it. What did I do wrong? And my husband says the same thing all the time. He was like, did they leave a message? I'm like, no, they didn't leave a message. And he was like, so did you get any messages on that video, or they just disliked it? I'm like, no messages. He was like, then they're assholes. He was like, if you don't put a comment when you dislike, that means there wasn't constructive criticism. They just were being an asshole. And I'm a nice person. Like I'm just like not one of those people. Like even if I didn't like particularly love a video, I don't dislike it unless there's something specific, like really wrong. Either they're saying something that's completely rude, completely wrong without doing any of their research, or they're just the video quality is very bad. But if I did leave a thumbs down, I also say, you know, what the reason was for it, because that person could possibly not know. Like let's say for instance, if it was really bad quality, they may not know. Like it might have been perfectly fine at the point that they recorded it, and then they upload and something goes wrong, a corruption of some sort, and half their video is mute. They may not have known that. So leaving them a flood of bad reviews is, yes, going to make them look at like, what happened was wrong, but also a simple message. The first person who watched it could have said, hey, your video the sound goes out halfway through, and that person could have had a chance to fix it, versus a flood of bad, you know, reviews towards that. So that has led me to get a thicker skin. So I've gotten, I think in a total of like my 30 something videos, 40 something videos, I've gotten like 3 dislikes or 4, 1 mean message on my most popular video. It's just, and that person, they didn't even seem like they actually listened to the whole video. They just kind of heard what I said the first 30 seconds or read the title and was like, blah, 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 you're so wrong, blah, blah. It's just like, you don't know anything about what I'm saying if you don't watch the whole video. You can't give your input on a video if you don't watch the video. But nevertheless, I think that I've also learned a stronger work ethic. When I first started, it was kind of like, oh, I'll do it, you know, once a week, maybe twice a week whenever I get to it. Now I'm more on a schedule. I try to upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. My husband helps me edit my videos, so it gives him a chance to actually be able to spread them out and do them in such a way that he's not doing all of it on the weekend, but he's also not doing, you know, a whole bunch of extra work during the week because he works full time. So I think that I've learned a stronger work ethic. I record more often, more videos, and I am very, what's the word? Not inspired, but driven. Very driven to make sure that this channel is successful. So I have done a lot of research onto what makes a good channel. I have updated equipment over time, so there's a definite increase in quality from my older videos to now. If you follow me, you notice the difference. So I think that I am moving forward in the right direction. I always ask for comments and you know, what you guys want to see, what I'm doing well, what needs to be improved. So if you have any constructive criticism, please feel free to put it in the comment section. I do read all of the comments. But another thing, a big thing that I think that I have learned on YouTube is this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Like, you have to keep at it. You have to keep at it. You have to upload on a regular basis. You have to have a clear, you know, group of content or a specific content that you're putting out there. You can't just be all over the place. And you also can't just expect that you're gonna go from, you know, you started on a Tuesday and then by Friday you have 1 million. Like, that's not realistic. Yes, there are people who come on to YouTube and they grow very quickly. I am not one of those people. I am not that person. Like, I don't have angry rants or just a lot of, you know, negative things to say on my channel. I am not a gossip channel, so I don't have a lot of things to say about other people who are also big. So it's kind of like their fans and people who want to hear about them also tune into the channel. Like, I don't have that content. So I think I am appealing to a smaller group of people, the lock community, people who like to hear about lock horror stories or just natural hair horror stories in general. Possibly people who are interested in story times, but not like story times like other people who are really big with, I don't like a lot of things that happen to me, but more sad things than funny things. And I don't know if I can even go into all of that. So it's hard to be a storytime YouTuber because you have to either, one, have a whole bunch of interesting stories to talk about on a regular basis in your life, which means that your life is hectic, or you have to be able to exaggerate quite well. And I don't think that I am good at exaggerating. Like, I say things the way they are or the way they are perceived at that moment, and then that's it. I can't like make something bigger than it really is, if you understand what I'm saying. So I think that's another really big thing that I've learned. And if this video comes across to anybody who is just starting out on YouTube, all I would like to give you is a little encouragement. Like, stick with it. You may not be as successful as you want it to be right out the gate, but just keep going, keep trying, keep doing everything that you can. Take advice from other people, you know, look at other videos, do your research on what works and what doesn't. If you try something on your channel and it didn't work, don't feel bad about it. Don't start over. Just stop doing that content and move on to the next. That's okay. You are a creator, and whatever creative juices flow through you, that's what you do. And nobody's gonna fault you in it, especially not me. I'm not gonna fault you in it. So that's what I've learned in my 4 months on YouTube. Hopefully I learned a whole lot more. I'm always willing to grow and evolve, and hopefully I am successful in this. If not, then it wasn't meant to be, but I'm not gonna stop trying. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. That's what I'm gonna do. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave comments if you like. Once again, guys, I really do appreciate all the support that I have gotten over the last couple months. And I will keep putting out content that hopefully you guys like. So I'll see you next time. Bye.